Hey guys, welcome back to All Around LEGO, and today we'll be reviewing LEGO set 70800. Let's get into it. To start this review off, we'll go over some particulars first. This set was available from January 2014 to July 2015. It has 514 pieces, and at time of retail, it could be found for $50. As for the actual set itself, we'll go over minifigures first. The first figure that you get is a Lucy. The figure has the blue and magenta stripe on it. In the back, you can see no major details, however, it does come up a bit on the back. Includes a ponytail, pretty standard hair print. It is custom to her. And then for the first face that she has, as you can see, has the lipstick, a bit of freckles, standard eyes, and it's like a smirk. And then the second face is a more angry face. Still has the same features, just angrier. And then she comes with this little hoodie detail where you can see the top of the hoodie be filled out here, the head hole, and then you can see the back of the hoodie with the magenta inside, which I think is a nice detail for them to add and is accurate to the movie, which is always very nice. As for the torso, you get the blue and magenta printing on the sides of her, arm printing on her right arm, which I thought was super cool. Very nice detail, especially considering the set was released about 10 years ago. Very nice how that works. And then around the back, you have the other magenta detailing. So very nice, very cool. And then the legs, nothing too special, just here. Your next figure, Emmett, pretty similar to all the other ones, so I'm not going to talk too long about him. He's got the construction outfit with the shiny. He's got the piece of resistance, his standard hairpiece, and then two faces, one of him screaming, and then the other of him with the confident smirk. Then you get three super secret police troopers. They're pretty standard. This one has the regular humanoid face. Very cool. But my favorite part about this figure is the helmet has a printed super secret police logo, which I find is awesome. It does signify that he is the driver. He obviously has the SWAT vest, handcuffs, and the standard legs and torso that go with all these figures. The other one has a blaster with the red dot on it, and then the same humanoid face, and then the only difference besides the weapon of choice is the binoculars that are on his helmet that range him in. Then for your last figure, you get the other robot face. This one has a scope on his rifle, and then he has the beanie, the one eye, that, and then same thing as the others. They all include SWAT vests, which I thought was nice. Now for the actual set itself, the first thing you'll see is a mini build with a super secret police sticker decal on the side and a little siren on top. And then you got this very simple Technic mechanism that will, if you do it, it will flick this up, which will cause this to come over and do it. As for the rest, it has this little crevice for where it can be folded up, and then you get this tread. This part, I don't believe was seen in the movie too much, at least screen time wise, and you just flip this, and if I roll it up properly, this time the whole thing will just fold out like that. Is a roadblock, and then you can have a figure next to it, and you can have your bike go across it. Very cool how that works. Pretty easy to store also. A little fun detail to be included with this set, I thought. Now for the actual bike, it is all over the place. First thing that you'll notice is loads of sticker decals. You got some here, here, got one here, got another one here, 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 here. So very repetitive, but the stickers do put together the idea that this was built on the fly, which is really nice. Obviously it was, and gives great detail. The front wheel looks way different than the back wheel. It includes two wheels that are a lot more smooth and look like your standard wheels. Very nice on that detail. However, when it comes around to the back portion, the wheel is made out of the same treads as that, and then it's a lot bigger obviously, and then it has 3 orange lights on either side, and it rotates. Oh my goodness, it rotates very well. They both actually go together, and what's nice about the treads is they actually create a sound that kind of makes it sound a bit like a motorcycle instead of being deathly quiet like this. So I really like how they do that. As for the body, you got 2 lights there, and then you got steering wheel. Nothing too insane there. You got lots of detailing on the side. Stickers obviously add a whole lot to it. And then the back, you got 2 main support beams that match up with lights, rear view lights in the back that hook up to the wheel, which provide very sturdy. However, they are not clipped in, and if you really wanted to, you could pull it out a bit and take off their tire as if they had hit that stop. Do wish it had been secured a bit more. However, it's nothing too insane, just make sure they stay together. Then you got 2 exhaust pipes on either side, which look very nice, but it's overshadowed by the massive rockets, I guess, not rockets, thrusters that are shooting out massive flames, which look really cool. Very nice. It adds a whole lot to the aesthetic, and the angle makes it look way faster, like a street car. Looks really cool from that standpoint. And then it comes with this fin that can be rotated back. It uses these pieces right here very nicely to actually prevent it from touching the tire and still allowing it to rotate, which is really nice. Then it's got the wings that cover over the fire, ensuring that it goes up instead of up and out. It looks very nice. And then you got 2 spots where you can, I do wish that it had been a more uniform thing. There is 5 studs, but you can have your figures either stand up and drive it, or they can sit down. But the 1 stud back there actually elevates it, which I thought was a very nice detail with that. I just wish it was the same color, because it allows for the character elevation, which is really nice. Now, by far, in my opinion, the best part of the set is the Super Secret Police squad car, I would assume it is, or heavy duty car. Looks really nice from the front. You'll see the Super Secret Police logo and some really nice headlights and front grille there. Looks really well. And then you'll see 2 bulky parts of the engine, or that resemble the engine, and then you'll see the windscreen pieces, which I'll talk a bit more about. But you come around the back and you'll see it actually has this cohesive feel where it's like 3 armored plates, showing that it's like armored. I don't know if that's intentional, but I really like how it looks super armored. It's got its rear view lights, and then this little part that if you open it up, it will access the trunk where you can actually see the wheel turning mechanism. I do wish there had maybe been a piece there. I always thought that was weird, but you got this little cubby trunk area where you can put a stick of dynamite and then close it back up, carry it. I do like how for the, this is really sturdy. I should bring that up. I just broke it for some reason though. It's very rugged, which is really nice, and then it just drops off really well, which I think looks really good and adds a whole lot to it. You get the 2 lights here, Super Secret Police sticker decal, ST43 Unit 43, I assume is what this is. And then 2 massive headlights right next to the sirens. Obviously this comes off, it connects to these 2 pieces of the windscreen. Do find it interesting, it looks like there's 2 separate spots. It definitely looks pretty good. I don't know why. I think on another LEGO set it would look really stupid, but I like how it has the little indent. It makes it look really nice instead of having 1 windscreen. I like that a lot. You got your rear view mirrors obviously, but you pop this open, you got 1 spot where you can sit a driver. It's got a little back and The steering wheel, second minifigure will not fit in here because their arms will be bumping each other. However, you can have your driver fit in there, which is the main objective. Then you just slap this back on. It stays on pretty well. The doors on the side do not open, which I thought was very interesting. However, I do like that call. I think that it looks way better when they don't open and you can just pop this open instead. It's always a wasted feature when they have those little doors. I think it takes away from the aesthetic a lot. And then you got two more sticker decals on either side. You got these little rods sticking out so you can actually have your troops riding on it as if they were living in the 20s, roaring 20s, and were part of Al Capone's gang and were in fact driving on their cars like that. Very cool feature there. I thought that was super nice. And then on the side you actually got steps, which I thought was really cool, up to the actual side doors. However, these two pieces actually hinge out and they reveal rocket launchers, which I think are really cool. Good play feature. They're flick fire missiles. As for the time, I'm pretty sure that was the only thing that existed, but still very cool. It's a fun little feature for kids. And they actually look really good with them both up. They won't actually hit the tires, which I always thought would be a potentially issue unless they looked it, but it's really nice. They made it into steps, which I think helps prevent it from looking like it's constantly jutting out. And I like how it folds in and overall works really well with that. The tires also add a whole lot of aesthetic too. I like how they are enlarged to show like an armored vehicle type thing. I also like how they have the caps on it instead of going with the regular caps that could be viewed. It just adds a lot with the oversized tires. Looks really well. One of the better things that Lego's put out, especially 10 years ago, to think of something like this. Imagine this made now, how well it would look if it looks this well 10 years ago. Super nice though. Wheels obviously can roll for them and you can create your crazy chasing and have different outcomes or anything. It's a really nice set, very sturdy. This part I have had issues falling off prematurely though. However, that might just be that the set is old. However, I really like this set, especially the squad car. That is it for today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to have a great rest of your day. I'll have another Lego Movie video out soon in celebration of the 10-year anniversary of it. It makes me feel so old. But I'll see you next time. And all around Lego.